Hey y'all, ready for reading? Let's get into it. So, there's like a McDonald's theme song that keeps coming through. You know the one? It's like ba 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 ba. I'm loving it. That's it. But and as I say this, I see 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this could be a relationship, this could be career, however this is coming through for you, because remember, as a collective reading, it's going to be different for everybody, right? It's not that it isn't applying to certain things, it's just how it applies to you might be a little different. But yeah, they keep bringing through the ba 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 ba, I'm loving it. And so it's like this love of life, this love of love. It's like falling in love with yourself almost. And in that process, you're falling in love maybe with other people, maybe with a career, maybe with a new work situation, a new family situation, but something has finally clicked for you or is about to click for you that is just beautiful. Like, it's such a beautiful energy. It's such this like loving, like I am loving life right now. So whether you're in that energy currently or you'd like to be in that energy, just know that like it begets itself, you know, is what they're saying. It's like that love begets love. And so they really want to invite you to really start loving your life, right? Finding things to love in your life. Yeah, the Fool, I'm splitting the deck to the Fool, the Wheel, Ace of Wands, all coming out together. This is beautiful. So the Fool is all about, you know, those jumps, those leaps. Again, this is really making me think of like falling in love with your life, falling in love with yourself, falling in love with somebody else, which ultimately can't really happen unless you love yourself, right? So it's this wonderful energy, and this strikes me as something that you have been working at for quite some time, right? Either the self-love or this love of life. It's a change of perspective, right? And you've got the Wheel coming out as well as Ace of Wands. So it's this real like change of perspective that is about to unlock so much in your life. It's like the wheel is turning. It is time. And there's so much like passion and enthusiasm and love in this card. And this is not, you know, it's, I want to say it's not like a soft love. This is like a hard love. Like you love the shit out of your life or the shit out of somebody. This is passion, right? This is just such an exciting energy to come through, and it's time is what Spirit is saying. It's like it's time. So you might have spent a lot of time in your life not loving your life, you know, not loving the people you were around, not loving your job, but it's this energy of like the wheel has finally turned, and it is time for that to really start coming into your life. Like, we are not made to have these boring, dry existences, right? That's not what love's about. That's not what life's about. And Spirit is so excited for you to get like your juju going. That's kind of, it's like Stella got her groove back type of energy that I'm feeling right now, that is just beautiful, really, really beautiful. And there's something also coming through about how, you know, again, it's like the enthusiasm, the passion, the love begets even more love. So it's like it's going to be growing exponentially in your life. If you're not feeling this energy and you're still feeling called to this reading, this is an indication that you need to start finding those things, because again, it begets itself. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy. And find those little things to love in your life, right? And they'll multiply, is what Spirit is saying. They're absolutely going to multiply. So High Priestess coming out here, there's a real need to kind of follow that intuition, kind of follow what lights you up. What makes you glow is what Spirit wants to bring through, and really follow that. And I love the High Priestess because I feel like it's such an energy of like leaving little breadcrumbs for us to follow, right? And that's how our intuition works for a lot of people, is it gives us little breadcrumbs to follow, and when we follow them, it's like this whole healing journey. It's this magical, mythic journey into the heart of yourself, is what Spirit is saying, the heart of yourself. And again, it's that falling in love with yourself, falling in love with your life. So let's see if they want to bring through any other, Page of Wands. And Temperance, Two of Wands. Interesting. So this is a really interesting combination. So I always think of temperance as like an alchemical process, right? They want you to alchemize your life, and you're going to do that by finding the passion, right? And find the things that, again, really light you up, and follow them. And think forward is what they want to say. Like, think forward. I think this card, yeah, has like a globe on it and a bus, right? It's like thinking forward of what you want in your life, and really giving yourself permission to dream is what Spirit is bringing through here. Like, really giving yourself permission to dream and alchemizing things. There's a real alchemy that needs to take place. So again, you're going to follow that passion. You're going to follow those breadcrumbs that your intuition is leading you, and you're going to end up in a much better place. So let me give a couple of oracle cards here. Yeah, I've got deep knowing, bottom of the deck. There is that deep intuitive urge. Your intuition is leading you on this almost like merry chase is the visual that they are leaving me with. But it's such a fun merry chase. It's like this discovery of yourself that is really coming through in this moment. And yeah, you've got never-ending story reversed, as well as why. So that's an interesting combination here. So the never-ending story is really kind of bringing through of, it's like you're done with that cycle, right? Again, this is coming out reversed. So it's like you're starting a new cycle, but they really want you to dig into, again, they're bringing me back to this Two of Wands and this Temperance card, this alchemical process. And they really want you to take some time out and really dig deep into why you want the certain things that you want. It's almost like you might not know exactly what you want, and that's because there's other wants getting in the way, if that makes any sense. It's like you need to dig around and discover the core reasons of the things that you want, because again, there's an alchemical process that is going through, and you can't know where you're going without knowing your why, right? Why do you want the things that you want? And do you really want those things? Or has society just kind of programmed you to think that you want those things? So do some deep diving, right? And they're kind of bringing through this this discovery process that you're on. Is going to be kind of going against the road that most people go down, right? And you need to be okay with that, because that most people don't walk a life of passion, a life of love. And if you want to do those things, you can't go the same direction that everybody else is going, or you're going to get the same results everybody else is getting that maybe you had gotten in the past. So there's a real need to dig down into your why, right? And it's not a scary process. It's almost like a sifting, like they're showing me like a sifting pan. So you're just sifting through things to discover what it is that you truly want, right? And not what other people think that you might want or that you might need. And really following that path. It's stepping off onto your own path, your own mythic, magical path. And so be open to that, right? Follow those breadcrumbs, do that deep inner work, and start to love life, baby, because it loves you and it wants you to love life too. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. That was beautiful. I'll talk to you next time. If you'd like to book a reading with me, check the link in my bio. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Be blessed.